What's going on, guys? And I'm here playing more 7 Days to Die, and we are back. Now, if Alpha 12 is not out yet, so as I told you guys, I'd be doing a base tour, in hopes that Alpha 12 comes out soon, and so that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna show you guys all my bases. We're not gonna start at the Hub City base. We're gonna start at the first base we ever made, so we're gonna go over there. So I am gonna turn on cheat mode, or it's enabled now, and I'm gonna fly there just 'cause I don't want to walk and waste time and stuff like that. And hopefully you guys understand the zombies will still be there, and I'm not gonna like spawn anything in or anything, but I am gonna fly there. So let's go, or not. Did I not? Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. I pressed creative mode. Alright. So, this is the first base. First I started up there. Let me show you guys. You can see this has been torn away. I mean, they've just been... They almost made their own cave in here. Like, this is how many zombies were trying to attack me in Alpha 11. And this was the first base. Let me get up here. And zombies have just eaten away. Well, I mean, technically this is the second base. The first base was up here, if I can get up here. Let me tear this down. There we go. So this is the first base I built. And I didn't bring anything with me. Do I have anything in here? No. I was a little worried that they were just gonna bomb right through this, you know, and they were gonna blow through the mountain, which they eventually did, as you can see below. But I started this and realized it wasn't a good idea to keep it up high on this mountain. Grab this. Let me show you guys. So this is the first base. I don't have anything left in here. I'll have ladders, forge, campfire, and it was just really basic. And if you watched the early episodes, this is where I was. And then I was like, you know what, this isn't gonna work. So I was like, let's dig a bunker. I wanted to be close to the Hub City because that's where I wanted to build, but I had to get set up first. So as you can see, like, there's the remnants of my first farm, which was just a small little farm. And this is actually the base here. Right here. Here you go. And you would just go down. Oop, you fall down here. And this is what I used, man. This is my first base. I even have a iron ingot mold, crock pot. I didn't take anything else. I took everything else out. Yeah. And I didn't know at the first base that there was no stone. I mean, there was no ore. So I just dug and dug and dug. Until... You know, until I just kept finding stone. I'm like, where is it? And I was like, oh, it's in caves. And I even left stuff here, as you guys can see. Have my little water source, and yeah, it was good times, man. Good times. How are we gonna get up there? We're gonna turn on fly mode really quickly. All right, there we go. So now let's look at airborne. This is one of my favorite builds. You guys really loved it. It's still... Oh, shit. It's still intact. You guys liked the waterfall. You guys loved everything about it, and so did I. I loved airborne. And there's even a zombie here. So, this is airborne. I have 2 rivers going down all the way. I have a massive bridge, which I didn't really finish. But, I don't know. If Alpha 12 doesn't come out by Friday, then we'll probably come back here and finish it. But this is the bridge, man. Oh, there's so many zombies. And this wasn't my first base when I built here. I was building this up, but this is airborne, and I did all the textures and stuff outside, just for looks. It had no other purpose. I put spikes down there. You know, you have the moat, the bridge crossing it. The waterfall was amazing. I love that feature. And then you come in here. This is a kill zone. Again, I made this a little wider. You can just kill, boop. And then you come down here, and this was another bunker. I dug 2 bedrock, just to kind of, because I like the even ground, you know? So I dug to bedrock. So this is the hallway. Okay, this is my forge room, my crafting area, and I still have stuff here. Like this, I still can use this. Like I didn't take stuff out, so I still do have stone here. I have some iron. You know, I have a little bit of wood. I have some frames. Actually, we're gonna make some frames. I have all the forges set up. You know, some are cooking, some aren't. You know, I have ingots in that one. What? Like I said, I haven't been here in a while, but you know, I have all my dynamite supplies. I mean, this was an active base. I did this little situation here, which I liked. It probably wasn't the best, but it worked out. We'll keep those in there. So that was that, and then on this side, you had the cooking area, and for some reason, these were supposed to respawn. On multiplayer they do, but not on single player. Potatoes. But this is where I would cook food and stored all my food. I have 66 water cooking. Oh my god, I've not been here in a while. Hold on. I have coffee. I have all kinds of stuff, man. Oh, I was gonna make goldenrod. That's what I was gonna make, I think. I'll actually take this to eat. But yeah, I have just, I mean, I've used these bases, and so this one's still operational. It's not like my first one, so I forget what I have here. I have med kits, I have all kinds of stuff. So that's the crafting areas. Then the tunnel. I love this tunnel. You guys love it too. And it doesn't lead anything because I didn't really make anything here, but I was planning to do something. I wasn't really sure what. I wanted to do like a gold room, and it just never came to be because I couldn't really find anything that looked like gold. So that's what happened with that. One thing I want to mention, guys, if you guys hear like a little squeal or something wrong with my audio, please let me know. One of my subscribers is having an issue where he says my audio is squealing. However, none of you guys are complaining about it. So, and I can't hear it. You know, and I've tried it at different locations. I've tried it, you know, at home with my Kraken headset. I've tried it at work with my Logitech speakers, and nothing. So if you guys hear any squeal or like a pitch noise, I don't even know what it is, but let me know if the audio sounds funky, because that's something I need to fix. But yeah, this is the tunnel. Love it. It's badass, and I really enjoy it. I didn't do as much as I wanted to down here. And part of the reason for that is because the front took so long. It took me episode after episode after episode. Like, it was nuts how long this build took. But, you know, it was well worth it, that's for sure. We've done a lot in this season, and I'm really happy with how this world came out. And I'm really excited for the next, you know, season. So, Killzone, the bridge came out fantastic. The outside, it came out fantastic. I love the waterfall. It's not as symmetrical as I would have wanted, but it was kind of hard to find something like that, you know, because my original spot was over here. Where was it? It wasn't here. You can see where zombies are breaking through. I'm pretty sure it was like, maybe it was right here. I know. No, it was right there. I don't. It was somewhere around here. Let me see. Where was it? Maybe it was right there. But yeah, it didn't work out because of I think that was it. Because of the way the blocks were. I think this was the part. Yeah, because the blocks were going sideways, so it wouldn't have worked. I put some spikes out here if you guys didn't see. But this was flat enough, so it worked here. So I was like, all right, we'll build here. But I really love this build. It was definitely one of my favorites. I wish I could have done more of it. The blocks just aren't really there yet, so where you can do super detailed stuff. But it's getting close. But I mean, it looks epic when you think about it. That's just like a nuclear bunker, the craziness, you know, it looks awesome. And I planted these trees just for effect. And yeah, I got my farm here. It's a big farm. Yeah. It's a pretty big farm. It's not that big, but it's big enough. Then you come over here, and this was my hidey hole while I was building it. However, it got hit during I think a horde. I think I had like 17 feral zombies at that point. It got hit and they just destroyed. So this is my hidey hole. It was just in here. I had a forge, a couple of chests, and they broke through it. They broke through it from above. They broke through it from everywhere. So if you guys want to look at that video, it's I forgot what episode it is, but it's on my playlist, and it's the feral zombie actually got in there, and I had to run back into my whatchamacallit, into my tunnel just to try to kill him, and that was really scary. Like they just dug everywhere, and I had to kill the horde out here. It was a feral horde that I got during the, well, it came at night, but it ended up being, I ended up fighting them in the daytime, and they were just spread out all over this mountain. It was insane. I ended up dying to a cop. I'll show you guys where. I ended up dying to a cop. I killed 17 or 15 or something ridiculous feral zombies, but I ended up dying to a cop, and I'll show you guys why. Over here, this is where they were spawning, like right in this area, and so I went over here just to kill them as they were spawning. Well, a cop spawned and was so close to me that he just blew up. So it is what it is. You got the desert over here. This is a great town. So that's airborne. That's, everyone wants me to keep going back there, and I love that base. We'll go back to the other, over here. This is where Alpha 11 dropped me. So the first episode I had to stay in the cave. The second episode I found a town. And let's see. Where is my house? I forgot where my house is. I know it's a brick building. I think it was over here. Yeah, I think this was it. I want to say this was it. I think. We'll go up. Oh yeah, this is definitely it. I have my little corn growing here. I have my sleeping bag. I have my chest. Oh, I have oil in here. Forge ahead books. I had everything. I took everything out of the pots and stuff, but you know, I had some stuff here. Oh, my low level shovel, my couches. Like, this is my my actual first, like, you know, place to stay the night. There's a lot of zombies here now, but I ended up starting. I think I started. Where did I start? I started in the forest. So I started here. I ran down here. Didn't see anything. Ran this way. 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 Didn't see anything. Covered all these. I ended up fighting this the second day. Like, it was nuts. And this is a good little town, man. So, now we are going to the blacksmith house. Because I'm going to show the Hub City house off last, because I love that one. So I found this, and I literally just was looking for caves one day, and I found this place. And you guys probably saw me build it, even though it looks a little beat up right now. I built the cave first with a kill zone. And I was just going to use it for mining, because I know I could get into a cave here, which you guys have seen my cave system. So I was just like, alright, I'll just be right here, and I'll make a kill zone. I can just stay here for the night. Well, I wasn't happy with that. So I was like, well, what am I going to do out here? Well, I'm going to cook. I was like, I need to cook. So I built this little forge area. And it's not really safe. Oh, they were digging in here. Look at that. It's not really safe. It was just more to look, like, make a blacksmith house, and that's why I liked it. And a lot of people like my idea for making these the floor. Now, if you're on a one-story building, this is perfect, because they're generally not gonna hit, like, the floor. They're generally gonna hit whatever in front of them, so it keeps it safer. So if you're ever going to build like a wood structure, I recommend doing this. I mean, I even recommend doing this if you're not, because, you know, hey. So I built the forge room. This is supposed to be like the forging area. That's where you see the forges here. 4 forges going up. You have the smokestack in the back. And let me show you. Let me get up here. I had to flatten all this out too. It was a pain in the ass. So I built it on top of this, and then on here I put a couple lights, just so at night it'll light up and it looks like, you know, the forges are going. So it's pretty crazy. But the real reason I came out here was to build a farm. I was gonna build one in the hub city, but I was too worried about being trampled. So I started building this greenhouse, and man, is this greenhouse awesome! I really like it. It's really long. I couldn't put glass up top, but I really liked it was made, and I have a ton of crops in here. I mean, you guys can see all the crops. So, yeah, this is a really good build. I really like this build as well. Then we come over to this build, and this was like, all right, I'm done with everything else. What do I do? And I was like, let's just build an epic base on an epic location. So I traveled around for a while, and this is what I ended up finding. This base location is pretty sick, as far as I'm concerned. You had that huge ridge, which I thought was cool as hell, and then you had this lake and this massive cliff face. Let me show you. So you have this massive cliff face, and I was like, man, I should build on top of there. And so that's what we did, man. And one of my subs gave me the idea to build this glass. Oh, and I missed a plank. Hold on. Wood pillar. No. Pole. Let me show you guys. But yeah, he gave me this idea for it, and I think it looks sick. It looks really sick, especially with this glass house. That wasn't my first decision. My first decision was just to build a base on top of it to have a nice view, because this lake is massive. And then I built this, and it looks really great. Really great. So, here's the first part of it. I'm sorry it's bright. I put a lot of lamps in here. But this is the one you've seen for the last week, or last couple weeks. And it's a pretty standard open base. It's now enclosed, but the top is still open. You guys saw the collapse of the roof, and I had to rebuild, and then I built the bridge and the the watchtower, which I really wish I would have gotten more detailed or been a little more creative about, but at the same time I was just like running out of time. And I mean, technically I have time now, but I have a feeling Alpha 12 is going to drop really, really soon, so that's why I'm making this base tour video, to show you guys all the bases and everything that we did this season. And man, episode 91 I think this is. I mean, so this has been 3 months in the making, guys. You guys have been hanging out with me for 3 months. Oh my god, airdrop. And I just want to thank you guys first off, because I mean, when Alpha 11 hit, and I think I was at 2,000 subscribers, and now I'm at 5,200, which is insane to me, guys. Insane. Like, I just can't, like, it's crazy how many subscribers, you know, I've gained over the last couple months. And I just really want to thank you guys. I like you guys, thank you guys for hanging out, for supporting me, and watching the videos. And you know, that's why I try to reply to each and every one of you, or at least take the time to talk to you, have a conversation, you know, answer questions, whatever. Because I mean, you guys do, you know, watch my videos and like it. I should, you know, be able to comment to you guys. Just kind of me giving back. Now my server is down. It has been down because of the issues that we were having. However, once Alpha 12 comes up, it will be back up. The day Alpha 12 comes up, it will be up. Now, if we are still having issues, I will change server providers. If we are, I've already looked at some servers. GameServers.com is one I've looked at. I'm not going to Blue Fang. You guys may love Blue Fang. I know there's some of the people that play on the server do, and I just will not go to Blue Fang. I'll go to any other company, but I'm not going to Blue Fang. So that's out of the question. And if you guys don't want to play on a non-Blue Fang server, then you don't have to. You know, it's simple as that. But Blue Fang is on my shit list, and I I really don't like them, so I will not be supporting them in any way. But either way, that rants off. So my server will be back up on when Alpha 12 drops, so feel free to join, guys. I will post the server info. I'm not going to post it on the main website. I want to post it in the forums on the website, and just to kind of keep control of who gets in, who gets out. And what I mean by that is we don't want, you know, some jackass watching my video, you know, seeing the info, and then just being like, oh, I'm going to go screw with people on the server, because that's not how I want to do it. So, either way, enough of the ranting. They're coming to force. This is my hub city build. This was such a rewarding and terrifying and frustrating build to do. I rebuilt this out of a broken down building. It looks something like that, a little bit more intact than that, a lot more intact, more on the lines of something like this. This is what it looked like, and I built it up, and I love this base. This base is held together swimmingly, you know, for being in the hub city and being attacked constantly, and I just love it. So the top floor is my living quarters. I have some couches, some plants, pictures, my bed, my actual sleeping bag, and a different colored floor just so it looks nice. Then you go over here. This is supposed to go into the parking garage, and it technically does. However, the parking garage is not secure. The reason being is because zombies will spawn in the parking garage. Even though I did try to secure it the best I possibly could, it does not matter. So we haven't really done anything with that. So here's the downstairs, and this is really basic. I don't think I've ever seen people do this with iron bars. No, I did. I saw someone do it with iron bars on my server. That's where I got it from. On my server they did this, and I loved it, so I used it, and I really like the iron bar look. I can shoot out the window if I want to, you know, just like die. It still gives me some protection, and I love this. So I have refrigerators here to hold food, you know, coolers, and then I have my crafting area. My crafting area is not that massive, but it doesn't really need to be. But this was more than enough to create whatever I needed to create, and I'm actually cooking some stuff now. But I really like this crafting area, and yeah. So then we go down here, and I just changed this to brick recently. I was gonna do like a death pit with the bottom floor, but because I started terraforming the outside, it didn't really come out that way. So kind of is what it is. But this base is held up strong, really strong. It does have a couple cracks here and there, but it's a strong base, man. It's one of the strongest builds I've ever done, and the reason being is because of the metal siding. Is it a little broken? Yes, but if you live in the hub city, you need it. I'm sorry. I don't know who you are. I don't know what kind of badass you are, but you need it. And I definitely use it in the hub city. I won't necessarily use it anywhere else to get rid of gore blocks, because next season we won't be living in the hub city. But if you live in the hub city, use it, man. It's in the game right now. I'm not judging anybody. You know, hell, I even used it. So yeah. I built this tunnel, and the reason I built this tunnel is because I wanted to make an indoor farm over here. It never really came through just because, where is it? This farm over here was so massive, it kind of took care of all my needs. So, yeah, I never really got to using it. You know what I mean? But I did make it, and let me show you now. And zombies spawn in here as well. I used the metal blocks, the iron metal blocks. It was super wasteful, but I had a ton of iron ingots, so I was like, you know, screw it. I put the dirt in, cleared everything out, and this is, you know, ready to be an in-house farm. It is secured, so it has metal siding and spikes, even though some of the spikes have been broken out. Because I don't ever repair it. But yeah, it's ready to go, so I just never did anything with it. And then up top, I did skylights. And you can see I cut holes in the floor as well, so that I could have more you know, more surface area, and stuff will grow. If you can see the dirt turning green, like this stuff out here, that means it'll grow. So, you know, You don't have to worry about it not growing. So I really like this base as well. It just never really came to fruition just because zombies spawn in here, and I didn't really want them just breaking up all my stuff, all my crops. And then for the final look, because we got a couple minutes left, terraforming. And I know I'm flying right now, and it's just to show you guys. I terraformed this whole thing. Check that out. That took so much work. It was insane. And, you know, people are like, how do you get that much iron? But if you watch me, oh, damn it. If you watch me on stream, you'll know how I get that much iron, that much supply. That's why I'm on day 117, you know, and not day, you know, 40 or something, or 50. I play this game a lot. I play it offline when I need to grab, you know, materials to do big builds like this. And that's what it is. So, yeah, it's nuts. I secured this. I secured the parking garage. However, again, zombies were spawning in it, so it never really came to fruition. I didn't really do anything with it, but it is secured. I even secured the top layers. This is all reinforced concrete. But again, I just never did anything with it because zombies spawn in here. And the hub city is filled with zombies, so you guys can get the idea. But yeah, man, so those are the bases. That's everything we've done this season, which has just been amazing. Once again, thank you guys so much for supporting me, for watching the videos, for giving me advice, for, you know, if I helped you in any way, you know, in terms of trying to guide you in the right direction, you know, I love doing that. So if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to ask. But yeah, just a big thank you guys. This is kind of like a send-off. Tomorrow I will be blowing up Airborne if Alpha 12 doesn't come out. You know, which is fine, because that'll, you know, that'll give us something to do. I may blow up all the bases, we'll see. But yeah, like, just thank you. I mean, thank you for hitting. I'm at now at 5K. I can't say it enough. You know, thank you guys so much. I can't wait, you know, to get bigger. It's crazy. You know how nice and supportive you guys all are, and you know all that stuff. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, guys. This has been the base tour. Let's hope Alpha 12 comes out tomorrow, or even today. If it comes out later today, I'm okay with it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.